Hi, hope you're having a great day wherever you are. Today, there's a very major news, right? Now, the largest crypto exchange by trading volume, Binance, has been hacked. Yeah, this just happened a few hours ago. So what happened was 7,000 units worth of Bitcoin was stolen, right? Was basically taken away. That is worth about 40 million USD, has been hacked, has been actually taken out, withdrawn by the hackers. But right, the good news is that Binance said it will cover the loss of users, right? Basically, they will cover the incident in full. That means the users that have been affected will not suffer any monetary loss. But however, some of the users' data information have been taken, and those are, forever lost, right? Now, and the good news is that they have been fully transparent about this, right? But yet, of course, they're going to also have a Ask Me Anything session by the CEO and founder, right? In next few hours, they're yet to announce, right? To actually answer few questions from the people, right? And interestingly is that Tron CEO Justin Sun has even offered to actually, donate his own personal money to Binance, right? To cover the loss of 40 million USD, but of course CZ said no. They have they say it they are hurt but not broken, right? They're not broke, so they basically have, because they have something called SAFU, right? Secure access funds for users, right? They are that funds where they park 10% of the total trading fees every time in there, and that's enough to cover the 40 million loss. Now, the bad thing though is that as I said, user data are lost, yeah, but we're not sure yet who are the ones affected, but definitely user data are lost, and they need 1 week before users are actually allowed to deposit or withdraw any money from the exchange, right? Now, currently users can still trade on the exchange, right? But it will be all digital trade, and you cannot deposit any money into it, right? That means cannot deposit fresh funds, right, or fresh crypto, and you also cannot withdraw any out, right? Any of your whole balances or crypto out to your cold wallet, right? Because I was thinking, I have some, not much, I have some in there, and I want to transfer them out to my cold wallet, but I can't do it. Basically, they say they still need 1 week, right? So now, while on the good sides, of course, is that, right, they are very transparent, and they are able to come out and say, right, within 7 days, actually, we can all get back our funds, which are safe, right? So that's definitely very, very great, right? Very, very good news, because ultimately you do care about the funds, right? But the downside is, of course, that they still need 1 week to resolve this. But of course, it is way better already, right, than the first hack involving Mt. Gox in 2013, and they still need more than 5 years. And until now, the users are still not refunded of their lost money. So in that sense, people who use Binance have that assurance, at least their funds are truly safe, right? But the thing is that it requires the centralized party now to actually compensate for those funds, right? And the other thing is, good thing they do have park most of their crypto into cold wallet, which are not being touched by the hackers. But they managed to get into the security of the hot wallet, right, which is about 2% of their total crypto holdings. So in that case, in that sense, right, the segregation of crypto holdings by centralized entity into cold and hot wallet has proven to work, right, at least to this date. Now, it has also always been proven and always been well regarded by the community that Binance is definitely the safest crypto exchange out there. But as this incident have shown, right, even such a safe exchange who have actually put in a lot of measures to make sure the funds are saved, right? And even this emergency fund is in place still, right, is able to attract people who really want to be up to the challenge, the hackers, right? And now that they have proven that they can hack into even the safest exchange, now that just goes to remind everyone, right, that really do park most of your crypto into your own cold wallet, that you have absolute power over, right? That you only have the keys, right? With the sufficient backups, of course, right? Now, only park a very, very small amount, right, that you're willing to lose only into centralized exchanges. So this kind of incidents just remind everyone again, right, that centralized mechanism always have that risk of failure, right? Because it is easier for people to just go to one place and try all their might to hack, right? If it's in everyone's cold wallet itself, right, then it is super hard, right? And if anyone fall prey into it, right, then the other people will all be warned, right? But now there is still that risk, right? But of course, bear in mind that a lot of people are still not comfortable securing their own funds, so that's why we do still need centralized exchanges like this. But that is also why, right, why Binance is actually launching the decentralized exchange, right? And that will be something very good, right, for people to actually learn on how to actually secure your funds yourself. Now the best way is through cold wallet, and of course your own cold wallet, right, something like Ledger. And of course, right, when Binance DEX decentralized exchange is launched, right, everyone should actually try to find out, to learn how to actually effectively use that. Yeah. And of course, just FYI, I have a link, right, at my description of this video below. So if you're interested to buy the Ledger wallet, right, be sure to check out that link, right? Yeah. So moving on. So $7 trillion asset giant Fidelity to launch crypto trading within weeks. So this is really, really good news after the Binance hack incident, right? Because Fidelity is a really, really giant company in terms of asset manager in the US and also globally. They have 7 trillion assets under management, right? And they already have a crypto custody earlier this year, and now that they're finally going to launch their crypto trading within weeks. That means it's very, very soon now, right? Definitely happening in May, right, or June, right, like latest. And but now what they're gonna do first is only Bitcoin, and then later on is just based on client demand, and then they may add coins and features and so forth. Now, what is interesting is also this just few days ago in early May, right, that they have published another survey where they polled 400 US institutional investors, including pension funds, family offices, crypto and traditional hedge funds, and financial advisors, and also endowments. And I found that 22% of them, more than 1/5, already have, right, exposure to digital assets. And more importantly, 40% said they plan to have digital asset investments in the next 5 years, and 47% cited them as almost 50% said they see a position of digital assets having a place in their portfolios. More importantly, almost 60% of them said they plan to have direct exposure to crypto assets. Because remember, right, the first pension funds that invested directly into crypto with Morgan Craig, they will first only invest in the crypto related companies, right, equities. But now this 400 investors polled by Fidelity, that means their clients, actually 60% say that they will buy into crypto directly. So that is very, very good news, because it's no longer a proxy, right? Just by owning stakes in crypto, then you have that exposure to crypto. No, but now they are interested to hold the crypto directly, and that is very, very good. Yeah, so that's all good news. Next, right, not so good, WeChat bans Bitcoin. But this is, remember, WeChat is a very huge payment system in China. And again, right, this is not the first time they have banned anyone to transfer money using to buy Bitcoin. Now that they're saying if any merchants are caught, right, supporting crypto trading activities, that basically their account will be terminated. That means the merchants who are caught doing any crypto related activities, that they will basically be banned from WeChat network, right? Now, this is highlighted by Dovey Wan, which is the CEO and founder of Primitive Ventures, a crypto firm. Now, the thing is that though, I don't see this as completely bad. And in fact, this is not the first time that China, right, or a firm so supported by China authority have banned. In fact, earlier this month, right, last month actually, China has come out to say that they are looking into banning all mining activities, right? And they said that they're going to open it up for public feedback. And in fact, I think May 7th was the day that after that, they were going to decide. But currently still, we don't have news, right? I really do see that, they are more trying to actually come out with this news to really, I think, somehow have that fear factor, right? Rather than actually trying to do anything. But in the worst case at that time, I also said that even if they go ahead, right, all these mining activities would just move out of China to other countries. So in a way, right, it's not really stopping anything, right? It's just moving out, but still a lot of it probably by their own nationals as well. Yeah. So the other thing about this WeChat banning merchants dealing in crypto is that, right, so this again just proved to you, right, that centralized authority, centralized entity have this kind of freedom, have this kind of restriction that they can impose on individuals, right, limiting individual freedom and business freedom to do anything they want, right? So again, that's why appeal of cryptocurrency, of Bitcoin, comes into, even more accentuated in that sense. Yeah. Last one, CZ slams bully Craig Wright and donates $10,000 worth of Binance coin to stop him. So what it is that, as you know, Craig Wright, right, he has always claimed that he is the real Satoshi Nakamoto, who is the anonymous Bitcoin creator. But of course, a lot of people have actually openly, criticized him, to the point that then Craig Wright said he wants to sue these people, and many of them, including the person who started off the lightning torch movement around the world, right, to basically champion Lightning Network and Bitcoin. So the thing now is, right, that CZ has actually got another idea to actually, feature even more the transparency nature of blockchain, right? Basically, he is actually using his own Binance charity network to actually fund people who cannot afford to pay the legal fees, right, who are being sued by Craig Wright, to actually help them fight the cause, because he believes also very likely that they will win, and then the legal fees will basically come back to Binance as well. So what happened was that he's going to start it off to fund that legal fund, right, using $10,000 worth of Binance coin. And what this does is that it will go directly to the lawyer who's going to, defend the people who are being sued by Craig Wright, right, including Peter McCormack. And so so everything will be checked, right? Everything will be transparent, and it's not going to the person who is being sued, but rather it's going to the lawyers. And then after everything proceedings are over, the fees will be like, either if they lost, of course, then the money will be going to the lawyer, but if they won, then the money will be back from the lawyer back to this fund. So very, very transparent. It also showcases the usefulness, right, of blockchain, right, to actually very, very transparent nature. Again, a very, very good case to showcase, right? And of course, then again, it just showcased again CZ again creating his own awareness, enhancing his own awareness, and fighting for the good of crypto, right? So so that's all I have for today, right? Hope you enjoyed this. Leave a like, leave me a comment, or subscribe, right? Yes, I hope you're having a great day, and let's look forward to the 7 days after that. Binance, we should have our funds back, and of course by then, please change your passwords, right? And make sure you withdraw the majority of the amount out of any centralized exchange. This is just all centralized exchange also have that risk, right? Yeah. Thank you so much for your time.